he had me come in and speak.
Right.
And at his class, what he did is he told me, he said, you know what, you need to realize something, that now you are a professional speaker.
Yes.
Because I was talking about the CE.
Great. How do you say your last name?
Schowe.
Schowe.
Rick
Okay.
Schowe, yeah. So he said, you need to realize something, that when we were talking about that, when you first did this mortgage coach session for 15 minutes,
Yes.
I didn't sleep for 2 days. Literally did not sleep.
Right.
Like freaking out.
Right.
And it was 10 people that I knew.
Right.
In my room.
On a subject you knew.
On a subject that I knew.
Really well?
Really well.
Exactly.
So fast forward, he told me that. He said you are one of the very few people that I know that get paid to speak.
Yeah.
And he said, remember what the first, and he said, and I told him, I said, because it wasn't because of you telling me to go do it, I've never done it.
Probably never would have done it.
Never would have done it.
So you got to take action, right?
Yeah.
So so going back to the 6 strategies for impacting people's real estate commissions, right? So it's 1031s, right? So what was like one of those strategies?
Well, the one that comes to mind is, in essence, to do a 1031, you got to sell something, you got to buy something. So
Right.
there's potentially 2 or more transactions for every deal that you do with a 1031. So in essence, you double your transaction, you
Right.
double your commission.
You're a little bit higher guaranteed to, especially if you're on the sell side,
Yeah.
to get the buy side transaction, because you have to buy something else. It's not like they're selling their home off and going rent down in Florida,
Right.
right?
Right.
Or take their time and like other stuff. So you can actually help people in
Yeah.
more than one way,
Yeah.
right? Is that a good way to say that?
Yeah.
That's always a great one. What's another strategy? And like help, and like realtors helping their clients, right? Because sometimes their clients aren't even thinking about this stuff. I'm always amazed at all the people that I did. I don't know how many 1031s did we do? A lot. 1033, 1031s. That was the 85% of my business. I shared that before. But what I realized is that, and this was going back a ways, but I have to imagine it's true today. Most people aren't really talking about them with their clients. They might know about them,
Right.
and it might be on their radar a little bit. Was there another strategy in there that you kind of talked about that? Like just the awareness factor, having it in your radar.
It's more of an awareness factor.
Yes.
If it's not their primary residence, you need to have those questions, because one of the things we talked about in the class was there's actually court cases out there where real estate brokers actually did not disclose a 1031 in a situation and ended up being in court because of what they didn't say.
Wow.
Because the client ended up going to their tax advisor and saying, hey, you got to write an extra check to the IRS?
Because you didn't do a 1031 exchange.
Well, I didn't know about a 1031. How come you didn't know? Didn't you have an agent?
Right.
I had an agent. Didn't they ask you if you knew? No, they didn't. I mean, there's court cases out there that like that.
So you don't want that.
You want to minimize your liability.
So you want to minimize your liability. How about something to not only help their clients, but help them get that double sale? So we talked about that. That's one strategy. Minimize your risk. That's another. What's a good third one that, increasing the realtor's commission, but only because they've satisfied their needs of their customers, right?
Yeah. Yep.
How else can they satisfy their needs?
Most of the clients that I work with are repeat customers. So
they're not just doing one exchange.
They're not just doing one deal.
Right.
So once you can establish the credentials or the resource for being able to do those transactions,
yes,
they'll come back.
Happy.
They're not transactional. I mean, our business is transactional.
Right.
That's how we get paid.
Right.
But in a relation, we are relational. We need to be relational, because you have clients that will actually come back to you and do more deals with you because they know you're the expert.
Yes.
So if you become the expert, you can actually do more deals in a shorter amount of time, as opposed to residential, where every 7 years?
Yes.
8 years, whatever the cycle is.
Yes.
So you can actually pick up one client that does multiple deals.
Right.
Help them create their wealth, not only locally, but they can diversify and do other things under Section 1031.
And I found even when you have a smaller investor, once they get the groove of things, then they're looking at properties more frequently. So instead of every even 2 years, that timeline gets even shorter. So now it's every 18 months, and then it goes down to every 11, 13 months.
Yeah.
And then it's even fast. It's like it becomes expeditious because they want to gain more because they're more facile with what they do. And we all know the NAR statistics around, people finding a realtor to work with.
Yeah.
They're not going to go looking very far. Oh, I got one that works. I'm not going to go changing.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And now they've set themselves up as an expert in industry versus just, I do these homes in this area at this price range. It's like now you're really a resource for them and a resource for whatever their professional network is. They have a real distinction in their expertise.
Right.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any other ideas right now?
No.
That's awesome.
That's it.
That's awesome. What do you wish for all the people that you work with and teach? Like, when you're standing up there, what do you want for them?
I just want them to be better at what they do.
Yeah.
If I can show them how to do something different or do it better or create some kind of a different, an idea.
Yes.
That they can take away to say, okay, I'm going to go try to do this.
Yes.
Or know that there's resources available not only within the class but within the Realtor network.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Greg Schowe, man. This is easy, isn't it? Welcome to your first podcast. We just did it live from First Watch in DesPeres, Missouri.